Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video. I don't think there was a previous clip that I recorded, and I think as soon as I started recording it, the camera died to the GoPro. So I wasn't able to record today, but just kind of wanted to walk you guys through what it's like being a vending machine owner slash operator. So I just got back home. It is 9:15 at night on September 3rd, or September 13th, excuse me. And I went to pretty much, right now I have two locations, and excuse me, the first location isn't doing so well. The second one is doing very well. I'm getting ready to show you guys something from the second location, but what I did was I have a few products in my first machine that's getting ready to expire in about a week, and I put those in my second machine that's doing very good. So I'm hoping that stuff will continue to sell very good and I can get rid of it before the expiration date, because obviously I can't sell expired products. So this is just, I believe this isn't even a week worth of collection. I need to go back and see how long this is, but this right here is the funds from the cash box, minus this. That's extra stuff that I thought I needed that today to fill into my coin exchange or coin mech, but did not need that. So got a few fives in there and a bunch of singles. I believe this came up to about $51 in sales, and then that's $1.25 right there, and that's all from, like, this came from today. That actually happened while I was at the machine servicing it today, and then the rest was already inside the cash box. So like I said, I'm definitely 100% sure it's not from a week worth of time, and that doesn't even include my credit card sales. So our second location, like I said, is doing very good. The first location, I have to pull up the stats, but I mean, $50 just in less than a week at our second location compared to our first location is like very good. So our first location is a auto repair shop. It's just a standalone snack machine. They up front honestly told me that they really wanted a combo machine, so I have a combo machine finally ordered, brand new, coming from Wittern. It's going to be here in about 4 to 6 weeks, and it's a 3589. If you guys are familiar with those, that's actually been my dream vending machine that I've wanted ever since I started this business. But finally ordered it. It's supposed to be here in 4 to 6 weeks, and I'm going to put that machine at that location, and hopefully it'll sell. If it does not, I'm going to pull that machine. I'm going to try one more option, which is putting a standalone drink machine there and seeing if that does well. If not, I'm just going to pull all of my machines from that location. Their lobby is very small, so I only have room for one machine. So we'll see. I don't really want to lose that location because we have a good, I guess, working relationship. That's actually where I get my car worked on. But of course, if it's not making money, it ain't worth it. But yeah, mainly I don't really want to keep rambling on, but I do want to kind of show you guys what it's like being a vending machine operator. So I had to stop by Sam's Club today, and I needed to restock on Gatorade, Coke, and then I was able to find Sprite. Typically, that's my legal pad. That's where I write down kind of all my inventory, or not write it all down right there, but just so I can keep track. And that way when I get back to a computer, I can kind of add everything into our program, NIAX. I wasn't able to find Sprite at, what is that called? Costco. So I went to Sam's Club today, and I was able to find the Coke, or not the Coke, but the Sprite cans. So bought those today, put those in my machine. Let's see how good those sell. But I can tell you, Coke, Gatorade, and bottles of water and honey buns are like the biggest things that sell there. And then I noticed my bangs that I've been putting in there, the cherry blade has been selling as well. So I bought like a variety pack of Bang, and I think next time I go restock that machine, I'm going to try and, replace it with some and see if those sell. But that's pretty much being a vending machine operator. That's all I took care of today, is restocking that one machine that's doing very good. And excuse the mess that you guys probably see in the background. I got stuff everywhere. You should see my office and the quote warehouse where I keep everything. I gotta literally take a day to just, well, I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow because I took some stuff out that needs to go back into the warehouse, and I gotta add it into our warehouse software. And yeah, it's a lot of stuff. I'll show you guys the software that we kind of use. All right, guys. So I told you I'd show you the excuse me, the warehouse kind of software that we use. It's not really software, but it's just like a little table. It's Google Sheets, got it attached to our email, and just literally have kind of we have our products on this side. The next column is our item number code, which is like our code for us. That way we know, like, hey, we have 0 of item number 7, which item number 7 is a Kit Kat. Just for inventorying purposes once the business gets bigger. Then we have the current level in the warehouse. If everything that is red is at 0, some of the stuff we kind of discontinued carrying it, but we're still going to leave it in our system just in case we do kind of start back up with carrying it. The expected inventory is kind of how many comes in each box, like if we buy it in bulk. So that's what the expected inventory is. The next box is the price, on how much we price it at in the machines, and then the next column that we're trying out is just keeping track of like when stuff expires. Main reason I did that was because we have, like I said, in my first location, the snacks aren't really doing too well. So, and Olivia, she kind of ordered stuff like 104 of one product, and it has a quick expiration date. So it's a learning experience. I'm hoping we can sell most of them before they go expired because I don't know. But it's a learning experience, like I said. Hopefully, we're not going to do that again. Let's just say that. I would recommend, Nyax 10 times, definitely. If you're looking for a good credit card reader or good credit card processing and inventory tracker, Nyax I would definitely recommend. I give them a 10 out of 10. Our first machine has Greenlight on it, and I'm getting ready to switch it to Nyax because Greenlight I feel like it's kind of outdated. I feel like I'm using Windows 98 when I use not Nyax, but Greenlight. It's just, I don't know, I don't like their user interface. That's just my personal preference. The only bad thing that I've had happen with Greenlight is when I went to go order a credit card reader for my next machine, and I wanted to order two credit card readers, one for the next machine, which is the one that I have the Nyax reader on now, and I wanted to have one in here, that way once I get my third machine, I already have a credit card reader, it's ready to go. Greenlight was telling me that they're, booked out, weeks on end, they don't know, they can't give me an exact ship date. Literally, the day I signed up for Nyax, I signed up for Nyax at like 11 o'clock one day, 11 o'clock in the morning. The next day at 1 o'clock, the credit card reader was on my doorstep. I mean, it's very good customer service. Everybody that I've talked to on the phone, with has been very helpful. There's been a few kinks here and there, like, my second location was getting nervous that I was charging them $10 for stuff, but it was just because it was set up that way in my Nyax account, but I got that easily changed. It's just minor hiccups, but it's literally just a phone call away and it's fixed. So I can't really complain about it. Like I said, I don't really have any complaints about Greenlight other than the fact of when I wanted to expand, they didn't have the supply, which I can understand because of COVID and stuff, but at the same time, I'm not going to let another business determine whether or not I can expand my business when I'm ready to expand, if that makes sense. So choose who you want. Like I said, I have no complaints about Nyax. The only complaint that I have about Greenlight is their interface online, and then their processing as far as, shipment, as far as a new credit card reader. Pulling stock from our little warehouse and adding it into our bin, which I'm figuring out now that I'm getting ready to have to buy another bin. I have a second one, but I'm going to need to buy more like this because I like them black like this with the yellow tops. And then I've got a ton of drinks in here already, and this thing is like already impossible to freaking pick up. So definitely gonna need more of those. My one of my machines is like completely out of like all of the drinks, and I've been in class like for the last 2 weeks, so I haven't been able to kind of stock it up or go stock it because I'm in class 8 to 5, and they're typically open until 5 o'clock anyway. So 1, 2, 3 Starbucks. All right.
Got it?
Yep.
We need 4 big cherry lemonade.
That I know we don't have, but I'm going to replace it with something because we got other names. I'm going to add 4 Stone double shots because just in case somebody asks while we're there. Give me 1 sec. Well, there's 2 big cherry lemonades there right now.
Good morning, guys. It's about 6:23 in the morning, and you're ready to leave the house. Got Olivia with us, and she's got more snacks and shit. So let's restock. All right, so got that machine stocked up. Where's them funds at? We got the funds.
Yeah, but don't be
fooled. Yeah, go ahead.
We took some of the quarters out of the coin mechanism because we needed quarters for the other machine.
Yeah.
So.
And I don't feel like stopping at a bank because I don't think they open at 11 or 8, right? On Saturdays. I don't know if banks open at 8 or 9. They open at one of those times. It might even be 10, to be honest with you. No, because I think Wells Fargo closes at 12 on Saturdays. Anyways, we didn't. I'm not waiting on a bank, and we're kind of on a time crunch because Olivia has to get to her job. So we're behind this guy pulling a jet ski, and we're gonna go restock this next machine. I will make sure I turn on the camera on that one because we're probably gonna be there a little bit because this machine is like what, 20% stock.
Yeah.
So we need to bring it up. And this is what an empty machine looks like. Literally. This is expired.
They're all expired?
Yep. That. See how I'm opening this one? Take cash. We got there.
14, 20.
Money? We rich? And we just finished restocking the machine. As you guys saw, did a little time lapse right there. But machine's restocked, and we got empty boxes and happy customers. And they have it looks like a little, like kind of like a quarter of a class today. So it's not gonna be too many sales, I'm sure. But tomorrow, Sunday, and I guarantee you Monday morning we'll be having sales. So got the machine pretty much stocked up, and we're ready to roll.
45.
So $145 in straight bills. She didn't count the change that we had in there. So we're already looking at 145, and there was a good amount of quarters in there. So I'm gonna say about 160, 170, and that was within what, a week and a half time, maybe. So, and plus that's not even including credit card sales. We did have credit card sales. That was just cash. So, yeah. I don't know if you guys heard me, or I don't know if I, recorded it when we first walked in, but I noticed it looked like a soda exploded when it must have dropped, and I might need to put like some type of foam at the bottom of the drop bin and or the delivery bin and see or to try and protect it. I mean, but I think there was only one drink out of like a shit ton that we've sold, so but still, just to try and prevent wear and tear on my machine, because I have the sensors in there that detect whether or not the product dropped, so I don't want those to get soiled in soda and then have to replace those. But yeah, clean that up and we're back on the road.